I was gonna start in the hallway, but the lighting's really terrible out there, so I'm gonna have the door open in my room as much as I can and just kind of start from my door into my room. So first, on this side here, I have my Otome Ita bag. On that peg, there's that bag, and I have like other backpacks and whatnot. The bag also has a Tamnook keychain because I'm using an Animal Crossing Ita bag. And then like going farther down here, I have a Kero purse, a Naruto mini Ita bag, which I haven't bothered to put any keychains like permanently in here. I just kind of chucked a few I had into the bag just to make it look nice. But yeah, more bags. I have a Fruits Basket mini backpack, and then going across, there's an Animal Crossing one. I have the Kiki's Delivery Service purse, and then I have my Sho Kurusu Ita bag, and I've got like a little charm here. And then this thing here is my Dolphy Dream carrying case. This is the Hatsune Miku special edition one, which I just keep extra like parts and care products, but I have just a couple of extra keychains I have duplicates of on here, and like a heart that I made out of perler beads. Jolter also on. And in the background there is a Ranma poster. Really hard to see, but yeah, it's him in the female form wearing a swimsuit. You can kind of see a little bit of the swimsuit there. So now taking care of the door there, that's on the outside. I have all of my hats here. I have like special edition ones. This is an origami hat. There's just a few souvenir hats, some Zelda ones, and then on this peg I have blankets with some like festival face. On that peg lives my Hatsune Miku Ita bag, which I just made recently. So then going to the back of my door, these are here just to like make up my outfits for the week, but I haven't done that yet. But I keep another Ita bag. This is my Uta Pre bag. It's the official Ita bag with a mini Ita bag inside for show. But so I have that, and I have like a ton of anime bags and just like special ones. Like I got this at a convention. This one's another convention one. Convention. So I have a bunch of those kinds of bags. Now there's more here. And then I just kind of keep like extra belts, ties. This is my Hatsune Miku one. And then I have like other accessories with some bags that I've flattened here. My Love Live Otono Kizaki uniform ribbons there. And I have my masks that are clean, just chilling out on this, so I can get to them easily. So then if we turn right from the door, I have just a few tapestries hanging here, and there's a few frames. A shelf. This one's Hanukkah. Some Hakuoki posters I bought at convention a few years ago and framed it. The bottom one's hard to see, but it's one from a BTS album, and these just have mostly K-pop posters. This one has a bunch of anime ones in it too though, but those are extras. My empty boxes for my window clings, because I don't know where to put them. I have like my perler bead stuff and a ton of extra ramen that I bought a while ago. So now we're kind of moving more into the unflattering part of my room. This is like the worst part of it, and I will also show off the shelves I have along here. But so this part is really messed up, especially because I just ripped apart my closet the other day because I sold something and I thought it was in the closet and it wasn't, and then I ended up taking out a ton of stuff to sort. This thing here is my craft supplies cart, which you can see is overflowing. And I have like extra books and journals, and like I have like my Talking Caro here. This is a dice bag. My Melt Lancer from FGO wig. I have her penguin jacket in my closet, which is behind this Miku tapestry, which I also have like a ton of anime posters on too. Both doors, that's an Uta tapestry, which has more posters. And yeah, this is kind of where it gets really sad. Not the best lighting over here, so I'm not gonna really stick too much here. Because the most interesting things here is this media rack that I decided to throw a bunch of Nendoroid boxes in because the rest of it was empty when I cleaned it out. And it's really hard to see here, but I have a ton of 3DS games in there. All over here, I have really terrible lighting, but there is some shelves here. Here I have my BTS poster that I got because I pre-ordered the phone and earbuds. And then I just have some album posters. This is from Obsession for Baekhyun. This came from his first mini album. And then that is the Sehyeon and Chanyeol album. And then that tote has like just a bunch of knitting supplies. I have a ton of buttons and pins on it. This is an overflow waist tote as well, so I keep a bunch of more buttons and pins because it's fabric. This has all of my Dolphy parts and accessories. And then kind of moving along, I have like the back of my bookshelf, which this is actually a double stacked 9-cuber. And just off to the side, I have a Hololive poster from Y Shorts just on the side of my bookcase here. And then we move over here and I have my poor plant that my cats kept trying to kill in a different spot in my room, so I'm trying out this spot. I have my Mikasa here, and then I have a handkerchief from Utapri. I have a bunch of American Girls that I've collected. This is about half of them. The other half are like hiding in my closet. And then we have just some flowers I have there. I have like some energy drink cans here. This one, I don't know why it's spun backwards, but this one just looked really neat because it looked very Japanese inspired. I have my Rent a Girlfriend figures, and this is an Utapri cup with, I have the Cyberpunk V can, and just some cute plush that is like from Japan, kind of random spot here, and I just have like an Android Miku. And then we have my Cardcaptor Sakura figure arts, my Snow Miku prize figure, this old trading figure for Inuyasha, and I have an Astolfo figure here. Kind of hard to see him at this angle. He wasn't there before, but I did some rearranging, so he's now there. So that's the top of that shelf. So then next here, this cube always has terrible lighting, but I have a bunch of manga in the back here, and then just prize figures of a bunch of different animes. Moving down, I have this, I've redubbed this as my like overflow K-pop shelf because it's really random. It has just a bunch of random EXO, Monsta X, G-Friend, there's Twice in here, and Hyphen, NCT. So yeah, kind of random. And then I have more K-pop albums that overflowed. So there's NCT, EXO, and Blackpink in here. Bad lighting, I apologize. An Asuna prize figure and the 5th Symphony Miku Nendroid. In front of it, I have just some stuff I'm selling on eBay, which I really need to develop a better system for on storing. And this tote here just holds a bunch of empty plastic packages I have from stuff like this is from a blanket. The top thing is a Dolphy Dream outfit. So there's that. And then moving into the next section, I have my Shadowhunter books with my Fluffy Puffies and my signed Everglow album. And then I have the Water Dragon Bride full manga set with mint chocolate squished in there. And I have my Fairy Tale Another Little Mermaid scale figure, which I thought fit well with the Water Dragon Bride. The amiibos are kind of just scattered throughout this shelf. Like, I've got an Animal Crossing one, there's Peach. Honestly, it was just to get them in a safe place. So another Symphony Miku, I have a Hestia Nendo. This next shelf isn't really pretty, it's just a ton of Weiss. I have just a bunch of deck boxes. My newest thing that I just shoved on here is my Hestia deck box, which has my trial deck for Isn't Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. But yeah, it's just got lots of decks, some extra sleeves. This has a playset for the second quintessential quintuplets that I'm selling. And then moving up here, we have a shelf that has very mixed vibes. We have Death Note. I started getting the Cardcaptor Collector Edition mangas. They don't fit anywhere because I used up the shelf that they would fit in. So I'm kind of just sticking them on here now. I have 3 out of the 5 Madoka EXQ swimsuit line. I have my Kobato manga that I just got recently, which I'm desperately looking for the last 2 volumes. I'm really irritated about how hard they are to get. And then I just have 2 manga sister books right there. This one I kind of had a theme going on, but didn't, because this is just like my bigger manga volumes than compared to the standard size. So I just kind of put them all in here. And then I have my Artifacts J Okita figure and a prize figure of him in his Fury form. And then the same blind figure series for Heisuke and Okita, which Heisuke has a bunch of putty keeping him up because I don't know where his stand shot off one day. I dropped him and the stand went flying off. Also, I am so sorry about the dust. It's very hard to keep up with everything here. As soon as I'm done dusting, it's dusty again, so. And then we have from Token Rambu his swords. Token Rambu's about the swords of famous samurai in Japan having like actual personas, like as people. So I put them with him because I thought that was really fitting. We have some more books. There's more Shadowhunter Fablehaven, and one single volume because it happened to fit there. And I do have the Hanukkah to go with this series. I don't know why I stuck her up there with the rest of the Love Lives instead of putting her here with Nico and Kotori in the same line, but whatever. I have the No Brand Girls, Nico Kotori prize figures, and then Nico Kotori and Hanukkah for their petite Nendos, and this is the, I forget what it's called, but it's like after school something, I think. I don't know, my family just nicknamed it the staircase figure line. Yeah, I have another Hololive poster here. Yes, turning around, we have another figure shelf, which is really hard to get at this angle, but I'll get to it later. And yes, I did cover my entire ceiling with posters. So we have, here is my premium photos for BTS with album inclusions, some keychains I've bought, photo cards from just different accessories. I have an extra cat bowl here for my cats. Here, kind of continuing this area, there's like a little sitting area. I have this huge stack of to read books, plushies. I have 3 boxes of the 10,000 count boxes to organize your cards. Just some art supplies on top, Weiss decks that need sleeving, a box of Weiss cards I need to go through, a few random parts for some figures with a figure arts that's like really been irritating me. A few boxes I just kind of put there to keep them safe. We have my mirror. Hello. And we have another premium photo here. Yeah, I have this wind chime here. And then we have just a few more premium photos, some pickets, more photo cards, my poor Baekhyun poster that's trying to like run away, the flag, a random keychain, this Jimin collage I did a while ago, and then I don't know why one day like everything just started falling in it. My Nekopara binding wall scroll. I really love Nekopara. And then I have a person-sized wall scroll of Mavis, which it goes all the way to the floor. We're gonna start with the bottom here, I guess, which this is just a bunch of books. My poor Clo books are trying to fall again. But I have the chip Clo books for both the original and the second. The Sakura cards with all of the cards included. They had the RF chip, I think is what that chip's called. It interacts with the wand and the Carol plush I showed earlier. So moving into my first figure shelf, which is kind of hard to see. I keep lights in them. This one's dying, so apologies about that. But I have in the back the An Angel manga, Card Captor Sakura clear card, some Hatsune Miku, The Bride and the Exorcist Knight, Fairy Idol Canon, RG Veda, some Japanese manga here. I don't remember what these two are. Oops, sorry. But I have the short stories for Sailor Moon in Japanese and all of Angelic Layer, some random volumes of a few things, and standalones. The beginning part to Kazai Hikaru, the rest of it is in storage. And we have here my scale figure for Nero and Rin Racing. I'm hoping to get Saber at some point to complete their bases because they connect. Honestly, I don't remember what her name is. She just was really cute, and she's from My Youth Romantic Comedy, I believe, which I was thinking about watching. So I just really love this prize figure because she's super cute. And we have Ari Spencer, a Card Captor, Sakura, and an Astolfo. This is another shelf of just more books to read, which yes, it is double road. I have a bunch of manga, novels, yada yada. And then here I have my Card Captor Sakura. These are from the American market for the dolls. I have all the original Sailor Senshi figure arts, super. I haven't bought any of the outers or the new ones. I have this old like vintage party hat over here. But I have some Sailor Moon manga here. This is Madoka, Peachy Peachy Pitch, and Shugochara. In the back there is Shortcake. And then I have the Demon Prince of Momochi House, Otome Mania, some vintage Sailor Moon toys, The Devil's a Part-Timer, I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years, Eden Zero, Horimiya. So this is a old doll from Do-Re-Mi, well, Magical Do-Re-Mi, and Hatsune Miku prize figure, Sakura, more Miku, Coco. This is Miku from Quintuplets. My Quintuplets manga box that finally came! It just came like last week. What little Titan manga I own. All of Noragami that's out at the moment, except I am not caught up with the short stories. I only have one. But yeah, I'm up to date with Noragami. Wotokoi 1, 2, 3, and 5. I'm missing 4. Hoping to get 4 soon. I have pretty much all of Yona of the Dawn, except I'm missing 1, 2, 3, which I watched the anime, and it's pretty much the same thing, so. And then I have just some more perler bead things I made. There's a Miku, that's a cookie from BT21. I've got a free one like way in the back that you can't see. These lights aren't bright enough at the moment. But this is the glowing snow, I think is what it's called. The Snow Miku for the most recent one. Now we have here is Kiyomitsu from Token Ranbu. Miku, more Miku, Yuki, more Sailor Moon. Another birthday thing. This is the Dolphy Dream box for the original Miku, which I have there. That's Sakura Miku's box, which she is right here, along with Sailor Mercury. There's Jeanne d'Arc back there. I have an old porcelain doll that's still in her packaging, just chilling out back there. I'm gonna get the rest of the top side on the other side. Before we leave, just more posters of show. That one's hard to see, apologies, but my to-read pile is really extensive. The top part here is I have the bunny with leggings aqua. This is Hello Brand New World Sakura, Peacekeeper, Fairy Daisy. This is her sister Annabelle. I have my Sailor Moon Dolphy back there. This is Sakura Rocket Beat, Misa Petite Nendo from Death Note, my matching Joan and Nero swimsuit figures that's from Stella, Akane Ishiki from Vivid Red, another card captor, a Frankenstein saber. This is K-pop, and then I have my video games and cards and art books. Okay, so starting from the first shelf here, I have all I have for BTS albums at the moment. It has the Map of the Soul 7, Standard Edition, School Love Affair, Special, Young Forever, both versions of B, BTS Worlds, the normal School Love Affair, both versions of Butter. This is my Love Yourself Tour photo book. This is Wings, BTS The Best. The 3 Standard Editions, I don't have any fan club exclusives right now. This is Map of the Soul 7, The Journey, my one album for her, still working on it, hoping to get more of the original pressing before they all dry up. Same with Tear, I only have 2. And Answer. I completed my Persona, and I also have BTS The Best, the Japan edition. And these albums would fit properly on here, except I'm hiding my Hatsune Miku official wig back there. That's the top shelf with, I have this Gilgamesh here from Ixtella with the tigers. Moving on to the second shelf here, I have Wings Magic Shop Blu-ray, The Season's Greetings for 2022, Map of the Soul 1, the set photo book box, First Learn Korean package, the Daikon for Jimin, and this here is a fan site photo book done by Invictus for the Filters of You for Jimin for his birthday this last year. And then we have, this is the Wings Face Collection, an unofficial book about BTS, same with that one. This is the Time magazine for BTS. I have the, I don't remember, Exquisite, I think is how you say that one. It's got that cover. Next to that magazine, I have the How You Like That special edition. Baekhyun, his Japanese album. I have Disappeared and Drowning, I believe, are the 2 versions I own. I also have a pre-order folder that was a CD Japan exclusive. I have his Delight album by Chemistry. I do have the poster that was first pressing to go with this. I just don't have it on display at the moment. I have Peaches here, which I did pre-order, and I am upset I never got my pre-order posters. So, I guess, if anybody knows where to get a pre-order poster, please tell me. This part here is a little messy because I literally just don't have any other space to put it. But I have my Treasure the First Step. I don't remember. Yes. This is the full album for Treasure. And then I have my GOT7 Breath of Love. The second version of Peaches. This is my normal ARMY membership kit from this past year. This is the merch box 2 that has the picnic basket. And then here I have my Queendom album that is hiding here, and I don't even know how it barely fits on this shelf. Moving on to the accessories I have here. I have my Muse Go Go Love Live. I believe this is from 2015? Yeah, 2015. I just picked this up from NYC at the convention that happened this year. But yeah, it's my light stick, and I just keep it on there here because I feel like it's kind of related. I do have ARMY bombs, but they don't balance as well as this. Like, I can jump around and like move really hard and it doesn't like come off the shelf, so it's really stable. I have a few Japanese like keychains here. I got this at a Japanese museum, and one of my friends got this as a souvenir for me a while back. And I have a spoon that I also got as a souvenir from a Japanese museum. I painted this. It was like part of a craft kit, and I've just been hoarding the craft kit for a while, so I just made it the BTS logo. This is the Suwon standee I got from my Walpurgis album from G-Friend. My tear standee, which I think like every ARMY has. And then this is from the winter package for 2021. It has 2 sides. I had the other side displayed for like a month, so now I'm displaying this side because it is winter right now for me. So I thought perfect time to use it. Let's see, in here I have, well, there's this. It's not really K-pop related. There was a convention I was at a while ago, and there was an like independent girl idol group that is like J-pop. But yeah, that's all signed by them. So it's kind of cool. It's like a keepsake. And then I have the Memories 2020, 2019, 2018. This is the 6th Global ARMY membership. Winter package 2021 and Learning with Tiny Tan. And I have a little glass turtle here. I got this at like a truck stop when traveling. But yeah, I really love these little glass standees. Well, figurines, so you'll see several of those here. Some photo cards in there. The Go-Go G-Friend Blu-ray. And then I have the BTS Epilogue concert. This is the Japanese version. So yeah, the New York and Love Yourself. London. I got a few like mochi plushies squished in. This is merch box 1. This is a like exclusive photo book for Billboard. It's got a photo book in there and a t-shirt. But yeah, 2020 season's greetings. Music Spotlight magazines. I have the Rolling Stone BTS one. And I have 2 McDonald's packages. I still have 2 of the sauces, which I've been thinking about putting them in a acrylic mold to make them as like a standee, and if like I still keep them keepsake, but also not have to deal with like them exploding or causing a like mess. And then I also have my original Hatsune Miku Nendoroid for Snow Miku. So this is my video shelf. Oh, I'm sorry. But yes, I have my Hakuoki Kyoto Wins on Vita for my limited. All of these are pretty much limited editions. Hakuoki Edo Blossoms. This is Cupid Parasite. This is Fate Extella on Vita. This one's the only Switch one so far. Also Vita, I believe that is the Bouquet of Miracles. This is Code Realize. Wintertide, same franchise here. Harvest Moon 3DS Limited for the Skytree Village. The Project Diva Mega Mix 39 Limited Edition, which is the one from Japan. I just realized his sword's like not even on. I have the ColorX Mouse Unlimited Limited Edition, and then I have all 3 Code Realize games on Switch again. Yes, I know I have 2 of them on Vita, but it came out on Switch, so I had to get it. And then I have the Magical Mirai Limited Edition. It's not really like much in there, but it's still the limited edition. Same with Bad Apple Wars, that one's the Day 1 edition. But I like keeping those on display like that because they're small and can actually fit there, and they look really nice. Miku Noodle Stopper, some Speaking Utapri blind figures, my Nendroid Etna and Flown, my Pop Ponyta. These 2 here are from Hakuoki from the fighting game. Just a random cat. My Harvest Moon plush, which came limited edition. Just a random cube from Mario. I believe that's got candy in it. everything's still sealed. It's been like that for a while, so oops. Another show figure, because that is an Otome, so I put everything on here as like video game related, or like it has to have a video game. My Bishoujo Remix Hatsune Miku, Kiyomitsu from Token Ranbu, the Astolfo scale figure, my Okita Nendroid, and I have my old Sailor Moon doll here, which Sailor Moon does have a video game, so it got the cheat. So this kind of pile here is stuff that I will be doing in the future. I haven't filmed any of it. As you can see, like everything's still sealed. I'm looking to organize some Weiss cards here. I'm going to be opening some blind boxes soon. I have a lot of Pokemon to open that I've inadvertently hoarded. Some Nendroids and parts. Got Katarina recently, and Asuka and Ray. I don't think I'll do like a video on these. I just haven't opened them, but one of the Nendroid sleeping bags, and this is one of the Nendroid doll outfits, which I was thinking of putting my Astolfo Nendroid doll, which he's on the shelf on this side. So I've been thinking about putting that on him. So yeah, so just some Corsair, which is more Weiss Chronicle here, and a box to contain my Pokemon stuff that I haven't opened yet. But then this shelf here, once I kind of move some of this stuff, has extra posters and folders here. This has all of my K-pop photo cards. That one is a Weiss binder. It has a few sets in it. I'm trying to convert it into just a promo binder because I have a ton. So working on that. This one's a Vanguard one. The rest of this here is all Weiss because I have like Madoka, all of Madoka, Love Live, Fairy Tail, 7 Deadly Sins, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, Key to 20th Anniversary, as the Bunkos, it goes on. But I have all of that there. There is usually a Token Ranbu binder here, but I'm letting someone borrow it so they can use it to help reference what they need for their decks. But I bought an import binder to hoard binder sets for Token Ranbu in it for the 3 Vanguard sets that have come out, so that's what usually stays there. And this Love Life binder here, it has the White Day outfits. You can't really see it that well, but that I've converted into a full Love Life binder because I finally was able to get the pages that fit in it. And then I have a random Coco figure here, this old vintage bottle that my grandmother had, and she was just like, oh yeah, you can just keep this. And I have this accessory for show. I don't even know where you can buy this. It came in I found an eBay auction that it was like $150 for like the whole thing, and it came with a ton of show stuff, and the like retail when I did it up was about like $500-600. That's where that came from. Here I've been collecting dust because I haven't moved it lately so it doesn't get scratched up, but I have some extra BTS items that I'm selling off. And then here I have my Nair World Guide, my Megami magazine, my Youth Romantic Comedy. Megami magazine is the most recent one with Madoka on the cover. This is my Clamp. They're kind of like magazines, but they are really old. They used to be part of a monthly subscription. I have the Japanese editions, but they did also come in English. I know somebody that has the English one. Same thing in both of them. They just, obviously, if you don't know Japanese, you can't read the Japanese one. But I've been practicing, so I'm hoping to use these as another tool to help practice my Japanese because I've been studying it for a while. That was part of the reason why I also bought the Megami magazines. So yeah, I have the special clamped ones. There's the last one there. And then I have a Love Live art book. We have Uta Parade 2000%. This I'm just kind of storing for a friend, but it's the Fate Grand Order. Same kind of thing with the Hakuoki one. I'm just storing it / borrowing it. I forget which exact Hakuoki art book this is, but that. This is the Hatsune Miku one that came with the anniversary figure that was launched a few years ago. You could only get this if you bought the special edition that came with the art book, but we have the first Miku art book here. This is the K collection one. I have this coloring book for Hatsune Miku, and I think it's got the others in it too, so really cute. Never coloring in the actual book itself. I will always photocopy it. And then I have a free art book, and then I have a mostly commentary here. It does have some like sketches and whatnot, but yeah, so that's all of this. So we're gonna go to the other side. So I have like another sitting area here again because I love plushies and I have too many, and I have a ton of blankets. More This is just clothes storage, more books to read, some random stuff there. This shelf kind of changes from what I keep doing in my room. I am not putting that leaf on because it keeps falling back off. But yeah, just some more books. The pull-up doll for Hatsune Miku, an Android doll for Astolfo, a prize figure for Osaka Bihime. Now this looks really weird, but these two shelves are just full of nothing but playmat, and I have a problem with playmats. I need to stop buying them, and I don't even think that's all of them. I think I have several more hiding somewhere else. But yeah, more Nendoroids here. I do have the Snow Miku on order, but yeah, we have the Snow Miku Dolphy box, the Symphony Miku Nendoroid box, my Snow Miku Dolphy, Kuruko, and Mash Dolphy, and yes, Mash really did come with a faux plush. And my 2B and 9S, they're dolls. They're a little weird. They got like this weird like skeleton inside, but they're also like really plush-like. It's kind of weird. But yeah, a cup with one of those mochi animals again. Now it's a bunny. This 3-book trilogy I have. Also, if this is like messy and weird, I apologize. But I use my bookshelves and the wall as a way to store a lot of boxes. I have, as you've seen, a ton of prize figures. So my solution to prize figures like this one for Ram did not have a plastic insert, so I just got rid of the cardboard and flattened the box. So I do keep all the boxes, just prize figures I've started making choices on which boxes I am keeping and which I don't. But yeah, my quintuplet Japanese wall scroll. This area is gonna change because I have a Nishikoi and a Vivid Red wall scroll that are on the way from Japan. I have some autograph boards for Utapri. This, I believe, was a Animate store exclusive, like one of the other ones over there as well. A show hair tie, a mini wall scroll for Astolfo, an Itoki fan, mini wall scroll for show here. This is the Sakura wand that has the chip, an import Miku wall scroll I just picked up at NYC, a Heisuke wall scroll that's got like bamboo and it's made out of a completely different texture. I have the original card captor wand here. I have a Chi wall scroll of her in a field, and it's so pretty. This Nico bag plush, I think is what it's called. It's really hard to see it here, but this is a Banana wall scroll behind all of this. And yeah, I have a lot of random like import Miku plushies. This whole thing here is currently what I have for Dolphy outfits, and I need another way to store Dolphy outfits because, as you can see, this does not work. At least not anymore with this much stuff. Starting with this, I have the outer record for the Blackpink, the album out here on display. This year's Miku calendar I have, both versions of Army Bombs, the record itself that goes with the Blackpink, the Mini Joan wall scroll, a old Sailor Moon lunchbox, and another show wall scroll mini one. And then I have my keychain wall, which really hurts my fingers every time I rearrange it. But yeah, this top part here is missing because lacking, because I made the Miku Ita bag and then I made the Utapri pretty close together. So it did take a lot of stuff off the wall. I mean, as you can see, I'm starting to fill it back up again. Brief summary, I have lots of Fate, Is the Order a Rabbit, Hakuoki's not really on here as much, but I do have Hakuoki stuff on here. Token Ranbu, Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, Love Live, lots of Madoka, a few free, and a few other like random anime stuff. But yeah, so there's that. And then here I have a smaller wall scroll for Koyabashi's Dragon Maid of Toru. This used to have my plant that the cats kept trying to kill, but I moved it because they were after it. So now I have my art markers chilling out here, a portfolio that I keep a bunch of pieces that I've either completed or not, binder pages because I always need them, and then I have just some cat blind boxes from Japan that I opened up, obviously. My old Koga figure, got a wooden dolphin thing back there, a acrylic standee of Amu, this Tokidoki pop keychain that I can't ever decide what to do with. Racing Miku 2014, I believe this is, with her bike. Snow Princess Miku Figma. These are both Figmas. And then right above that is my window, which I have a Hakuoki decal on it. And I have some dollar store cherry blossoms that I found, which look really nice in the window, so I'm all for it. And just a few plants I have. And I'm underneath that window, I have, this is the second animation cell I have. This is Hinagiku from Wedding Peach. So that kind of sums up like this whole area. Ignoring my top shelves, I'll get to those later. But yeah, kind of stepping back. Here is my desk area. And I have a sitting area back there. My bed, which I have one of my kitties on. He loves sleeping there. And that. So we'll kind of just go in to my desk area. So here I have the Love Live CD collection blanket that came in the limited. I have a BTS blanket there, and then I have the membership merch box one, like shawl thing. This is another Ida bag. Pre-orders finally came in for a bunch of Shugochara buttons and keychains. The buttons all came from one blind box, so I just made a quick Ida bag with a little cute keychain. And don't mind my socks in that thing. So yeah, over here is, just got a desktop lately, fully customized. So here's that. I have my keyboard and mouse here. And this is currently what my Google wallpaper is. On my desk here, I just have a bunch of like random collectible stuff. Like this is a pre-order photo card. I have some more photo cards hiding back there. This is a ring holder, which I have a BTS ring on the top. And I have this show ring that I got from that merch bundle. And there's a fan site bracelet that's like hanging in the dish as well. I have more of these glass figures here. I have this unicorn here. And there's this cat that is playing with marbles. Some American Girl accessory. And I decided to use the teacup for whatever reason as a way to store some Dolphy parts. So yeah, that happened. That is the 2017 Racing Miku, one of the scale figures. These two here are from the first Sakura Miku Ichiban Kuji from this past year. I believe it was the Jump one, I believe, is the naming. But yeah, and I have my Astolfo prize figure. And then I just have a bunch of food. And that doesn't look pretty with the wiring, but still trying to work on that. I just kind of keep a few weird things back here. There's like a bag of just jewelry supplies. I have a random NCT poster that I can't see it really at the moment, but it's from Sticker. My ladder to my bed holds all of my lanyards from different cons. Like this is this past year's NYC. I just threw on the stupid COVID thing that we had to wear all weekend. So that's kind of sucked about COVID and cons, is that you can't, like once you get one of these on, you can't take it off until the end of the con or they like get really angry. So that's been interesting. But yeah, I have con badges. There's a few extra lanyards I have on here. Like I haven't used my Fruits Basket ones yet. I have a Persona one in here. There's a few, like this one I got, this Madoka one, which is kind of hard to see, but I filled out a survey in 2019 at NYC when Aniplex had the Madoka booth there, and it just like gave it to me as like the participation thing. This Sailor Moon lanyard here with the buttons was part of a scavenger hunt at, I believe it was Otakon, like back in 2016. There's a few random buttons from like conventions I've gotten there. Lots of just badges and badges. Usually a dealer. Actually, there's no usually. I'm always a dealer. I don't really go for like leisure. I still cosplay though, but not for like just hanging out really. But yeah, I have my speaker, some random plushies, lots of random import hanging plushies. I've got like this Miku that I don't know what's up with this thing. I don't understand it. Tamaki, cat hanging plush, some Sakura Mikus, and then I have an Ishtar and a Rishkugul and this Madoka that's way back here. And then here I have a Y Schwartz promotional poster for Data Live Data Bullet, and I thought it complemented the EXO pre-order poster really well, which how you can see me now. This is Dio's poster. It's a little hard to see some of the other stuff I have up on the wall here, but I have, ooh, there we go. There's a Jimin postcard there, and I have another mini show wall scroll. All of my light strips are set to, of course it doesn't show up well on the camera, but the lights along different shelves I have here are all set to just white, just to help people be able to see stuff in here easier because the lighting's kind of bad. So yeah, on my desk I have just some washi tape. There's a ton of school stuff here. The wires down there are actually organized, but like that's my old tablet that doesn't work too well. And then I have like a textbook that's currently homeless. Just some extra stuff. My bass speaker. That is my controller for the Diva Mega Mix game. But yeah, I have a few like anime things that are like slapped up on my desk down there. I have several pencil boards on here. There's a Miku, there's a Show. I have a Chica from Love Live here. There's an Uta with everyone on it. This one's an Ishtar. You can't see it right now because my to-do list. And then I have a Sesshomaru one hiding back there. But you know, it works. I am planning on getting an actual anime mouse pad here. I just don't know if what. I was thinking maybe getting a Nino one. So yeah, there's that. My planner. I just have like some school stationery kind of stuff. I have my Nekopara Nendroids of chocolate and vanilla. This is a pre-order bonus standee that came with that scale figure for Okita. I just have a photo card of Baekhyun in here, a blind box, my washi tape dispenser, speaker. Let's see, some more blind box stuff and some like cute erasers. Just, these are anime cups. I have a Itoki here and then a Inuyasha cup right there. They just hold my pens and whatnot. I've got a bank that's from Japan. This looks really weird. I know it does, but I'm using a bunch of Nendroid boxes and Figma and figure arts to just kind of make like a makeshift table, which helps me store them, and I still get a practical usage out of them. So yeah, now like my electronics kind of sit here because they used to live here. But so I keep my phones here, my earbuds that go with the BTS phone, which is this one. I got like this wire tree here that I've had like forever. Some hand creams for when I'm working here, just some like, here, this is a squish ball or stress ball, whatever it is. But yeah, my Jimin and Taeyeon photos are kind of just obstructed there, but so yeah, that's just a drawer unit. I keep extra like stamps, rulers, pens, highlighters, washi tapes. Weavers hasn't sent my new season's greetings, so I just pulled out the old one to have on display because I really love this photo shoot. So yeah, I have that there. Some more erasers are just chilling out here. This is the keychain that came from the GOT7 album. And I have my Tamagotchi here, the mermaid one. Bed, I hang my import Love Live plushies. I have one card captor and a Luna P, which is kind of obstructed by the octopus there. There's all of that. My sitting area here. I have more blankets. I have way too many. So yeah, lots of plushies here. More Miku plushies. I have way too many. And that's fine. Going in here, I have, on the back side, you can't ever see it, but I have this Hakuoki limited canvas thing. There's a better shot of Astolfo. I know we're kind of looking up his skirt now. So down here, I have more Madoka figures. EXQ, this is the SQ, and the Espresso for Tamaki. I have this promotional wall scroll that I don't even remember where I got, but I did really love that game, so it's there. I have an extra Titan wall scroll that I have just chilling out here. These are Golfy wigs here. This has nothing but like electronics, like chargers, headphones, yada yada. I keep a bunch of buttons on it. This I swap out some of the stuff, like I took the cards that were in here out, but I'll put like random Weiss card. And then like down here, more books. I used the journals as kind of like a backdrop. But I got two My Hero figures in here and some of my Inuyashas. They're really old. This is a little bit unsightly, but if you ignore that, I have two books, the BTS Map of the Soul one, concert, DVD and Blu-ray, Miku figure, more books, and I have the Show and Itoki altar figures, and they're petite androids. Yes, I have Show's hat, it fell in this plushie mess, and I haven't felt like tackling. And then we have the, I forget which figure line this is for these two, but I kept those there to kind of go with the theme. And then moving across here, I have the whole run of La Corte d'Oro, and there's actually a few random manga volumes hiding behind my CD player. Yes, I know this CD that's in it right now is bootleg. It's from 20 plus years ago when like the wholesalers would even distribute bootlegs. So my Devil Ram figure, I have Nino in the pajamas, and then moving up, more books. This is kind of an awkward camera angle, but I have Usagi Ichiban Kuji where she's like in the parfait cup. I do have the spoon, but she fell one day because I had a pop come flying down and took out the spoon, but it's still here. This is the Artifacts J Sakura with, I have petite charas of her around as well. This is the, I gotta remember what this is. I think this is like the Alice in Wonderland or like fantasy set for prize figures for Love Live. But yeah, I have a petite Nendroid there. And then I have these Snow Halation blind box ones here. This I made the fake cube aside from the books in the background. But I have my Ishtar prize figure here, my Dante Petite Chara, my Stolfo one, and my Dante Nendroid, and my Medea Lily scale figure. So that completes like this shelf here. And then this cube here is kind of CDs I'm actively working on listening to. Here I have more overflowing CDs. I have a lot of CDs, but some drama CDs. These are limited editions. An old Makona. There's a Tsubasa set for figures that came in Makona eggs. And I still kept mine. Now, this is a Noragami ending song. It's the, I believe, limited edition, and it was sales only in Japan, but I got it secondhand at a site. So that's how I was able to import it here. Some Red Velvet albums, Super M, TXT, got a few little like cutesy things. The Memorial Song Collection for Love Live, the best album, the first one. I don't even know what this CD is. Oh, it's a Hakuoki CD. Token Rambu, some Vita games here with my Nier Automata music box and some Petite Skylanders. And then I have this kind of awkward because now we're like hitting the top of my bed here. But I have some Vita games here. This is all visual novels. Mostly what my Vita games consist of, except for the 2 rhythm games here. And then I have some more CDs, which I will come back to when I get up on the bed. But yeah, that's mostly it. I have a Heisuke window decal here with a Madoka and Homura wall scroll. Okay, hello. I'm now up on my bed. So, yeah, it looks very different up here. This is kind of like what it looks like top down. Banner for BTS here. There's the NCT poster. I might have a few Nesoberries. So yeah, I've got 3 Madoka ones, 4 Fate ones, a Kotori, and a Miku. Way too many Miku plushies on my bed. There's 1. Well, there's 2 BT2 ones, but we have another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, just a few. Some Hakuoki plushies here. This dog plush is something I've had since I was like 2. So it lives on my bed. I have this fox plush that I got at a con because it's just super cute. And here's one of my kitties. This is Stewie. He can be a twerp. But yeah, he's quite comfy up here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not petting you. Sir, I am trying to get the body pillows behind you. So I have a tiny tan body pillow here that... Could you not photobomb? And then this is the pillowcase I have for Okita and Kazuma from Hakuoki. I'm using the Okita side. I also have, for that same pillow, I swap out a Kurumi pillowcase and an Animal Crossing one. So that's pretty much it. Like for my bed itself, this is supposed to be an earphone jack keychain, but I hung it off my ceiling light because it's pretty and there's no way I'm going to be using that on my phone. And then I have here, I have interference from a cat. What do you want? And then my light also has, because this controls my light, this controls my fan, and I just have some Chimmy keychains here, and I'm being pushed around by a cat. Could you please stop? So yeah, I have my TV set up here. This is my Blu-ray player, so I can watch plenty of anime here. I have my Mordred scale figure. My Neurocaster does have her sword. I didn't realize it fell off in the middle of the night or whenever it was. I have this vintage Asuka Sega figure in her school uniform, and she does have one of the angels as a bag accessory. There we go. It's so cute. The box back there is a Serial Experience Lane limited on DVD that I'm going to watch. It's just sitting back there as a reminder to watch it. And then I have this Asuna figure. I don't remember what the figure line is. This is my Cheer Miku, which is part of a special promotion of when Japan had a bunch of tsunamis and just something that Good Smile did to release for that. So remotes, not quite the prettiest setup. In that respect, my poor PlayStation TV, I keep forgetting to dust off, but yeah, the PlayStation TV, the remote so I can play with it. I have a Hanukkah White Day outfit here. I can still watch anime really easily or play video games without like her head getting in the way. My Switch is hiding back there. I have a chocolate and vanilla pop-up parade. And then I have my Stars Bless You Cardcaptor Sakura. Some flowers I had to exile up there because one of my cats, have 3 cats, and not the one that's on the bed here with me, but another one is an idiot and tries eating these no matter what I do. So I had to put them where he couldn't get them. And he seems to stop trying to get to them for now. So some extra Figma boxes. There is 2 of these that are still sealed, and I keep forgetting to open them. This is some active games I'm playing, and an anime, the After the Rain, that I was going to watch. So yeah, in this rack here, moving that, I have, this thing is full of Utapri CDs, and then I have just some more import CDs. Oh, that's my quintuplets one. This one's actually a J-pop group, and I have an old CD here, some more Love Live, Miku. Okay, so this is that shelf from earlier, which is really awkward to get to, but I have the Twice fanfare. This is Twice Better, Girls' Generation G, TXT Still Dreamin' Japanese album, Map of the Soul 7 The Journey, the normal edition, and the Music Store exclusive, BTS The Best, normal, and then I have 2 Music Store exclusives. This is BTS Lights. Oh, that is an anime opening. My Nair soundtrack, and I have Blackpink the album on JP as well. And I have this like Miku standee that's chilling out here. Right now I have an N- poster and some old vintage Sailor Moon keychains. My Madoka wall scroll, which is not just Madoka or Homura, it has everyone. Just my plushies are blocking it. But yeah, this entire shelf here has nothing but Miku figures, and this bottom part here, kind of like, after that limited edition video game, this is all stuff that is in my like to play / to watch and finish list. And then I have some other people on the top here, like my 2B Nendroid. There's another Miku up here. I've got my limiteds here, or 2 of the limiteds that don't fit elsewhere. And I do have like Bustafellows, but I haven't touched the game yet. But there's a Persona Limited, and If My Heart Had Wings, Asuna swimsuit, Abby, and Hokusai figure, which I don't know why Abby is spun around like that. There's more anime. I have some Token Rambu Nendroid. I only have 2, to be fair. Not sure why Sakura is like that, but they don't sit quite perfectly on these standees, but it works. It looks cute. But yeah, more Sakura Chibi. And then I have some more Petite Nendroid Mikus, a Sanrio crossover for Fate, for Ishtar, Urshkagul and Gilgamesh. And then I have this shelf, which there's not much on it, but I really love it. It's got my Wedding Miku, my Sakura Miku Figma, the Miku Review 2019. I think that's 2019. And I do have 2017. Or was it 16? The one with the suitcase. I have her. She's not on display. Her foot had a similar position like this, and the foot like came out of like her shoe. So working on repairing her and what will best keep her from breaking or damaging her more, but she's out of commission at the moment. This is my anniversary Miku. This is the one that bought the limited edition to get the art book, and my Harvest Miku. And behind here I just have, there's a postcard of Jimin hiding back here. Volk sent me a postcard for 2B and 9S Dolphies. Some old fans from past conventions. Same with the Love Live one, that was another exclusive. This one was an exclusive for a live show in Japan for Uta no Prince Sama. And then moving on here, I have like my Kurumi scale figure, my Akane, Nendo. Some prize figures are mixed in for Fate, and there's a Miku one. This is an Akane scale figure. Yeah, my Astolfo casual wear Figma, Ellie and Rin Figmas. This whole line for Petite Nendroid for Love Live. And my Joan and Mordred Racing, which I love, and I'm really looking forward to the Joan and Astolfo Racing when that comes out. Continuing from where I left off on this shelf, I have a Asuna Tankos, some Vocaloids, there's some old Inuyashas, Hakuoki, Fate, Attack on Titan, Free. I've got a Akane Figma and several Miku Figmas up here, and an Astolfo hiding over there. Of course, I'm right now storing Nendo boxes in that shelf. This part used to store Nendo boxes too, but I didn't have space for any of those figures anywhere, so I evicted a bunch of boxes. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna have to start raiding this shelf soon because I'm running out of space. Alright, so as promised, I am now going to start showing off these shelves here. We're starting off with my Nendroid section here. So I have a few, the rest of the Token Rambu Petite Nendroid set is along here, and I have 2 Christmas Niku, not Niku, Miku petite Nendroids, and I have a little mini show on the riser. The first row is pretty much Fate Nendroids, except the one Miku that's right here. But yeah, I have my Astolfo, Shuten Doji, Mordred, Jun, Ereshkigal, Ishtar, and Rin. And then back here is half Miku, half Love Live with, this is Magical Mirai Miku. This one is the V4X, I believe is her name, the Chinese one. That's classic Miku. I just have the 2.0 version. And then I have Hanukkah in that outfit. And then I have Kotori in her practice clothes. And then the final row, a Musashi Figma up here, also from Fate. And there's a 2B, I think that's a Play Arts. My Tomoyo and Sakura school uniform Figmas. And then back here I have from the same set the Joan in Nero kimonos. Then I have my Jeanne d'Arc Santa Lily altar scale figure. Alright, so continuing, I don't know why Ilya is hiding back here. I have the old Ilya. I don't know if that's a girl's memories technically. And it's Ilya in her purple outfit from like Stay Night. And then I have Mordred Classic Midoriya, a little too close. I have a Nero prize figure, Pumpkin Miku, and then I have, this is a scale figure for Nero, but then I have my Marie Antoinette scale figure, and at Shisho, there we go, I have his scale figure. And then moving on to the part above my closet in the back, I have the Chinese V4X scale figure, prize figure Fran, well, Frankenstein. I have no idea which Ichiban Kuji this is. It's just cute for me. Both by Cute Bunnies. These are the first editions. They're not the pearly color variants. I don't know what this girl's from, to be honest. She's just super pretty. She wasn't like extremely expensive. It is a pretty old figure. It's something summer. I know she's from a visual novel. Other than that, I couldn't tell you, but I love visual novels, so I still picked her up because I love this figure. I have my Yukina prize figure, which funny enough is bigger than the Aaron Brave Axe scale figure back there. Go figure. And then I have a Bakugo. I have the Snow Halation Kotori and Ellie, and behind them is, I really need to move Kotori because it's really been driving me nuts. Alrighty, behind Kotori, I have my Momoko cell. Okay, so now in a new position to actually see these figures, I have the Sunny-san, Nico, Hanukkah, Hanayo, Kotori. Behind them is the EXQ swimsuit for Hanukkah and Kotori. And then I have a Snow Halation Hanukkah. Oh yeah, and I also missed that I have a No Brand Girl Ellie, Petite Nendroid, and then there's a Petite Nendroid No Brand Hanayo and Maki. Put a light back there so you can see it better. There is a No Brand Girl Hanukkah hiding back there. And I managed to collect all 9 of them for, I don't even know what this outfit name is to be fair, but it's the brown and red one. I have everyone. And then underneath them I have a couple of the same outfits in Petite Nendroid and Angelic Angel. And there's a Maid Kotori. And then I have like another set that was the Happy Maker clothes, which I have Hanukkah and Kotori. And I have the Sunny Day Song Petite Hanukkah as well. And in this corner, which is also extremely hard to see, I have an old, I think it's FLCL doll. And then I have from Wedding Peach, Momoko and Lily dolls. I'm missing Hinagiku. There's a Chino figure with a present. The next part is half-age figures for Madoka. It was a trading figure set. I'm missing Kyoko. This part is so hard to see, I apologize. There's an Idol Master Girl, I forgot her name. A Patanko, Madoka sitting in her school uniform. Petite Nendroids, I have Madoka, Mommy in their Magical Girl outfits. And then Madoka, Sayaka, Mommy in school uniforms, and then Ultimate Madoka. There's a few Shikishis back here, Rabbit, Miku, and Love Live. I have a matching Rabbit Sweets figures. There's another Miro. Horrible area. I will probably move some of this eventually. I have my bug hunter girls that were part of a set. Of course, it looks like one of them is strangling the other. And then I have a little cube that's full of like mini show figures. So yeah, that's the really difficult area to see. Posters, kind of hard to see, but that is the Y Schwartz Rabbit promotional one. Next to it is Girls Band Parties promotional. And then I have the Project Diva X poster that they used at like GameStop. Next to it, I have a My Hero poster that I got at a Walmart. Then we have Superhuman NCT album poster, EXO Obsession album poster. Next to all of that is this Project Diva one that has everyone. Another Walmart poster. I have a Weiss promotional poster for Review Starlight. I folded it because the rest of it was just text, so this just looks prettier. The poster that stays like above my head, really hard to see, but it's Miku on a keyboard. Next to it, I have another Miku one. You can find it quite often at Walmart. Right now off my bed, beside of the stuff, Chocolate Vanguard advertising poster for the decks. Underneath that, I have the Primary Melody booster poster. Underneath that is the repackaged for Neozones poster. And that I have a My Hero poster, another Walmart. And then I have the Multi-Live Daydream Waist poster. Don't quote me on the exact set. A BTS poster, Sound Euphorium poster, fan attached to the ceiling. There's a Hokwoki postcard. I have the Token Rambu Vanguard promotional poster. And then above that, kind of really hard to see. I also blocked part of it. I have another BTS poster, Blackpink album poster. I don't even know where you'd find this. It's just something I've had for a really long time. It's even still in the original plastic. Right there is a Sailor Moon promotional poster that I got at Otakon, like one of the last few times they did Otakon, I believe. Like before they moved locations. I think that's the same with this one, either that or they're separate years. I might have just gotten them both at Otakon, but different years. That's the promotional thing my Miku carrying bag case came with. Kind of hard to see because it's falling off the wall, but I have the version, I think that's 3 poster from the album. And just the things I have hanging are just a lantern there. I've got a wood chime, another lantern. I've hung a Carol plush because it can hang, so I decided to air hang it. So yeah, that's the fall room tour. After this is filmed, I actually changed up several things. I will post that video that has me changing things, so feel free to check that out. I will link it when it's uploaded up wherever the thingy is. I have not edited at all, so there's that. Yeah, and hope you enjoyed the video. Always updating. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, that's fine too. Tell me what you didn't like so I can work on improving it in the future.